Hi, thank you for tuning in. Today we're going to talk about offshore investment solution. To think about offshore clients, and first of all, we need to understand what the clients' needs are, and what do NRA clients want to do with their money. And in our experience, a lot of offshore clients have two distinctive needs. The first one is to avoid risk. So what kind of risk are we talking about? First of all is political risk at their home country, taxation risk, and also wealth transfer risk. The second need is safety for their investments, and offshore clients want confidentiality of all their investment detail, and also guarantee for the investments. And these are the major objective and goal for NRA clients. Thank you for tuning in. See you next time. Thank you for tuning in for Offshore Investment Solution. We talked about the offshore clients' need last time. This time we're going to talk about how to avoid risk. And basically, to avoid risk, we need two things. The first one is the right jurisdiction. Secondly is the right structure for the product. There are many countries, many territories in the world that you can invest into as an international client. Only a few places that offer the safety and protection that the clients need. Today we're going to talk about one particular place, which is right outside of the US East Coast, Bermuda. Bermuda is a very interesting territory. It's still a British colony that has British common law. And besides it's a beautiful island, it also has a very important role in the financial sector. Now, everybody know about London as the first financial center in the world, and followed by it is New York. Now, Bermuda is actually after them. Bermuda is the number 3 reinsurance center in the world. It is a politically stable territory, also tax neutral. Product in Bermuda offer Bermuda Trust. With these 3 major features, we can help clients to avoid risks. On top of that, products here is confidential. Some of them offer principal protection, also guarantee interest. With these 3 major features, we can help clients to provide safety for their investments. These 2 features are what the international clients need. Thank you for tuning in. Hi, thank you for tuning in again for Offshore Investment Solutions. Today we're going to talk about how to position the product. So there's a question that everybody should ask their clients: what is the purpose of the money? Now, clients' money basically can be divided into 3 different buckets. So the first bucket is money for now. Second one is money for the future. Last one is money for legacy. Money for now, we have savings, we have CD, we have money markets, we have bonds, and we have dividends, and probably some rental income. Money for the future, we have stocks, we have mutual funds, we have ETFs, and we have commodities. Money for legacy, we have life insurance, we have annuities, and also investment contracts. Now, money for now is pretty much for income purpose. It needs to be fully liquid. Money for the future and legacy, they should there's pretty much the same time frame. It's midterm to long term. And our offshore investments are basically focused on the money for the future and money for legacy. Now, thank you for tuning in. See you next time. Thank you for tuning in for Offshore Investment Solution. Today we're going to talk about investment trust with guarantees. Now, this is focusing on to protect future growth. Let's say client invests $1 million, right? Market goes ups and down like they always do. And it says this contract is a 7-year contract. Let's say the 7-year ends in an up market. Client actually made money. Let's say it's 1.5 million. Client can take the 1.5 and go liquidate the contract, lump sum. Let's say the 7-year period ends in a down market. Client actually lost money, only $800,000 left, lost $200K. The company will come out and cover the $200,000 lost so that the client can get the $1 million back. This is a 7-year, 20% guarantee. It's a buffer on the principal. Now, why 7-year 20%? When actuaries designed this product, they looked at the entire history of the stock market, over 100 years history of the stock market. This company's approach is very conservative, and if clients follow their strategies and approach and guideline to invest, there's not one 7-year period that this company's guideline and strategy lost more than 20%. So you follow the investment guidelines, your investment is protected. This is providing safety for future growth. Thank you for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Thank you for tuning in for Offshore Investment Solution. Today we're going to talk about investment trust with guarantees and focusing on protecting the legacy for clients. Let's say client invests in a market $1 million. Well, if market go up, let's say go up and client pass away in an up market, and let's say it's $1.5 million, the beneficiary can get the entire 1.5. Let's say client pass away unfortunately in a down market and there's only $100,000 left in the account. The company will cover the entire loss of $100K, so the beneficiary can get the $1 million. And on top of that, based on the initial investment, the $1 million, the company can also offer a 4% compounded interest on the debt benefit. If client pass away right here in the down market, they get the 4% value because it's higher than the market value. If the client pass away right here in the up market, they get the market value because it's higher than 4%. And last but not least, they can even lock in annual gain on the anniversary date. We call it the maximum anniversary value. On anniversary day, if the value is high, they can lock it in. And for example, at this point, the client will get the higher of the three, with the highest of the three, which is the market maximum anniversary value. So there's no cap on the upside with guaranteed safety net on the downside. And this is the protection for legacy. Thank you for tuning in.